Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3573 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 23 moves to clear out 61 jelly and collect 4 ingredients. Ingredients are going to come from here and we have to get them down here, but we've got waffles in the way and we even have a color bomb in the way because it's currently ensnared in this licorice lock. I've got licorice swirls set to come down here. Not a fan of those because they just keep coming. If I don't take out licorice on a turn, new licorice can form and drop down here if I make a move here. Where I'd really like to focus is right here, but I can't make any moves because I've got some pretty cool looking dispensers. So I'm going to take the move I have available. Can I take out licorice? No. Oh, Firepaw. I know, I'm upset I can't take out licorice either. There we go. Okay, so let's do this and open up this board a little bit more. I need more clearance here so I can create something cool and wonderful and fantastic in this area to help everywhere else. Or I can get totally stoppered in this area and get a nice little opportunity here to maybe get a striped wrapped combo. And that's why I went for the horizontal layout here. I'm going to open this up. Firepaw, are you howling to your friends outside and no one's around? I know. He loves to talk. Alright, now I've got this set up and I can do this again, but sometimes these dispensers are a bit ungenerous, stingy, and they don't give me stuff that I want. So I'm thinking about, do I want to save this? No, because I have this. Oh good, it wasn't stingy, it helped me. Now I'm not going to be able to crash through this a lot because of the blockers, but I'm going to be able to crash through here. And the bigger I open this part of the board up, the more space I'll have to do more fun and wonderful things. Plus, you know, eventually we're going to get those ingredients collected, right? I can't do anything fantastic here. I could take out licorice here, but I think I'm going to do this and take out some of the other blockers. Now I've got that, but not a big help at this point. Oh, that was fun and handy. And now I can do this, which I like, or I can do this right here. If I leave this alone and this comes over and it's purple, I don't think that this is going to go away. I'm a little bit concerned about the licorice forming, but yeah, that happens anyway. So now the licorice is here. Is there any way I can take out that licorice to give this a clear path? No, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity before it goes away, knowing I'm inviting that licorice in. Now I've got this portal system coming to here. Does it also come over to here? Probably not. It probably comes over to here, and then I can use it to blast up that way. Oh, handy. If it ever survives. It's hard to get it to survive. No moves here, but I think I'll do this. Ah, that was just sad right there. There's so many little compartments. I think I had a color bomb and totally missed it. I mean, saw it at the very end. Didn't totally miss it. Totally missed the opportunity of using it. These guys have wended around. You know, I feel a bit bad about that color bomb, but I also think it doesn't matter. I wasn't gonna get there from here anyway. Oh, now it is stingy. It didn't give me what I wanted. Let's do this and see. Nope, too much green. So I definitely need better skill to be able to watch all of the different parts of the board at once. But I also need a bit more luck in that when I can bring things down, they need to show up right next to each other, and I need to be able to set them off instead of having them explode. But I have learned a lot about the board. It gives me something every other turn, so it is a bit stingy. And I can use the portal system to try to get things over to here. It's probably not going to work out too well, but it's an option. It's an opportunity that may exist. If it blows up right in here, though, it's probably going to blow up before it gets a chance to get over here. But I'm still going to hold out some hope because I'm an eternal optimist. Alright, I'll be right back with the new board in just a bit. So here we go on our journey. I think I'll go ahead and make this striped. This is also attractive because I do like to have things over here better centered under this. I don't want to do this because remember, sometimes it's stingy. Although that kind of comes through anyway, doesn't it? I'm going to take one more move here before I do this. Now I think instead of making it vertical, I will make it, I'm sorry, instead of making it horizontal where one could show up here and one could show up here, I will make it vertical. That worked well. This stripe is going to help out and clear things a bit. Going to get rid of those really thin waffles, so now those aren't even on the board. Going to take this move to break down those waffles a bit, and then maybe this move to get rid of a licorice, and now we should have some power to do this. There we go. I'm going to preserve this for now and hit mostly those really weak waffles. This is something that I assume people at this level understand, but you may have been able to get by without knowing this, so I'm going to take a moment and explain. The combination of the striped wrapped, we know that it takes out a swath of 3 by 3. And for this, because these are in this center column, it's going to take out definitely this column, the column to the left, and the column to the right. But these are in 2 different rows. So is it going to take out the top row, the blue row, and then the row below the blue? Or is it going to take out the row that's above the orange, at the orange, and below the orange? Well, that's up to me to determine. If I take the orange and push it into the blue becomes the pivotal color, and so this is the center. It takes out the one above and the one below, but I want to make this the pivotal. So I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to push it into the orange. It'll take out this row, the row above the orange, and the row below the orange, so I'm hitting more of these thin waffles. And I can direct that with a striped wrapped or a striped striped. It works in both of those situations. Alright, so that worked fairly well. I still have this, although I don't have a chance to use it right now. Let's clear more stuff out here. Yeah, I like the opportunity to make a stripe, and I can't really do much over here. Although I'm set up where I can try to influence. Should I take this out? I mean, I shouldn't do this, but I think I should do the orange and then that. So that's nice. Got 2 ingredients collected. This is going to wend down on its own if I leave it alone, so I think I'll leave it alone. This is now trapped by a licorice, so I'm going to take out some licorice and try to reinstitute the striped wrapped situation here. Now if I do this, I hit the color bomb. That's not a bad idea. But I think what I'll do is this. And then this, which should influence a whole bunch of the board. Now I'm going to aim up high at this area that's really hard to reach. There we go, hitting layers of waffles. Those waffles are treacherous. Thankfully we don't have lots of layers. I mean, we have lots of layers. We don't have more dispensers. Okay, so, I know, I don't. Oh, it did come out. That's good. And now I don't mind hitting this if it's also improving my lot in other ways. I was hoping to maybe set that up with another special, but in and of itself, that wasn't a bad move. It's just that I've got bits and pieces all over the board now. It's not just here that I have to deal with things. I still have really thick frosting over here. I've got stuff everywhere. But now I've got a bigger field here, so I'm more likely to get fun things like that to happen. Okay, well, the conveyor belt took that away. Let's do this. It's fun and exciting. Let's take out a color. Let's take out orange, I think. That'll hit there. It'll trigger this, which will take out some of that jelly. And then I think I'm just going to be super explosive here. Let's try to blow up as much as possible and see what happens. Yeah, still stuck with stuff. Much closer though on my second attempt, so I'm going to leave that as instructive. I have learned something. So I just need to be able to put it all together. I need to slow down and make sure I'm making the very best choices possible so I don't let any color bombs go by me, and use all of the different parts of the board. I'll be right back with a new attempt. With my first move, if I can, I always want to try to concentrate on this side of the board. So I'm going to do that with this. And now I'm going to try to bring down a striped wrapped. It worked and it held, and I get to take out those thin waffles. So we do this. Now I want to make another move over here and then make a move here. A couple of problems. I can't make a move either place. I can make a move here, which isn't awful. So let's take that, and then let's see if we can jar this into working for us. Well, I'm actually going to take this move and try to get a reshuffle. There we go. So now we do this, we get our striped wrapped, and it held. It's going to take this out, but that's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it still does take out a color and concentrates things down. So now what I want to do is make a move over here that also doesn't make a move over here. I can't, so I'm going to switch over to this side of the board. Then I'm going to go for my striped wrapped. It held. In other words, nothing blew up. It didn't slide out of proportion. And so there we go. Do that. Oh, almost had a color bomb I could do. Do have a wrapped candy. Don't know that I want to take it. I think I'm going to do this, even though it's going to disrupt this side of the board. This side of the board isn't set up anyway, but I'm getting into this corner. Ooh, it didn't disrupt it. It reset it, which is beautiful. Going to go for that striped wrapped. Okay. If I take a move here, it affects this, but if I do this, it clears this out. Oh, we still got this going, but looks like it's in a good spot. Now the question is, at this point in time, do I want to use it over here, or do I want to try to bring it over this way? I think I'm going to try now to sail it over this way. Yeah, it's not going to hold. But I've got this fairly well cleared out, and I don't want to leave this side of the board in distress. So at some point I have to, change based on what my current needs are on this board. Oh, I only need one more thing coming through here, and it's a blue, and that's about to happen. So now I have to focus on what I can do here. Well, that's double thick, and that's double thick. I could do this to take that double thick out, or I could make a stripe to help here, but it's sometimes harder to reach up higher, so I'm going to do this move. Okay, 4 jelly left. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's about to be taken out on its own. So let's do this. Now I've got these striped wrapped coming through, but I think I'm ready to reset the striped wrapped, right? So now I've got this, and it can, oh no, don't do that to me. That was a bit sad. So I will make this stripe and try to set it off. Ooh. Tricky this. Let's do this and bring this down, so now I've got 2 stripes. Alright, this is tricky, but I've got it. I think I've got it. Oh, I hadn't contemplated this. I was thinking only on this. Well, what I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to make a color bomb because I only have 1 turn. How do I set that color bomb off? What I'm going to try to do is activate this blue stripe. It's going to come through here. Effectively, it's going to bring these purple together. The purple is going to strike this jelly, plus the purple is going to strike the green, which is going to strike this jelly. The question is there going to be any oomph left in all of the cascading to also take this out? No, there wasn't. Oh, that was so aggravating. But I do like the way this one showed that particular rhythm. That was helpful. So again, I think it's instructive. I'm going to leave it. Sorry this one is going so long, but I want to give you the benefit of what I'm learning and experiencing so that when you see these happen on your board, you can capitalize on them. Be right back, hopefully with a win very, very soon. Well, I want to make a move over here, but this isn't set up yet anyway, so maybe this is a better choice. Well, this still isn't set up. But I like the opportunity to have this happen, and there we go. Let's try to ease down. Oops. We're not getting these in concert. We're not getting these hooked together like I want. Let's see if this will give it to us. Nope. How about this? Not together. Frustrating. So frustrating. Let's do a bit of this. I like this here. Oh, so I have this wrapped combo, but I think striped wrapped would be better. Although the wrapped would take off a couple of layers there. It's tempting. If I didn't have this set up, I would take this. It would even hit this a bit. But because I have so much to do in so many different areas, I'm going to do this first and hope that I'll still be able to use a striped. Ooh, I could still do a wrapped. That's tempting, and the stripe would still help here. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's not going to help here as much, but still, we're getting to that edge, and that's really important. Got a lot of color bombs kind of taking off, and I don't get to decide how they're being used. All right, so let's see. Can I get a striped wrapped? No, just a wrapped. I like this move. Now I've got striped and wrapped, but they're not coming down at the same pace. So they're not aligned. But if I do this, it's going to change here, and it might set things up, or might not. I don't think I have anything grand here. I can't put those together. I'm going to do this and clear out that side. And now here I can make a color bomb. It's going to immediately take off, but it'll take out a color. And now that I've got the board fairly well open, this is a good time to do something like that. I could also do this first. This probably won't go away when I do this. I'm going to try it, knowing that I'm risking this and knowing that it's not spectacular, but it still would be helpful. Now let's do this. It takes out the most prevalent color, which looked like maybe purple? I don't know, because everything kind of drops in so quickly it's hard to tell. So now I really want a striped wrapped combo to help over here. This is a good move, but a striped wrapped would be so much better. I didn't get one. I'm going to try again. There we go. This looks pretty good. Okay, 3 moves, 4 jelly, and some good stuff. 3 moves, 1 jelly, and some excellent stuff. Got it. All right, there we go. I felt like I should have been able to get that done more quickly. I got close so many times, but it took me 17 tries. I'm getting a lot of regular levels that are taking me over 10 tries to get them done. Hopefully you get your luck a bit quicker than that. When you can get on a pattern of flowing where you're taking out something here and you're making something here and taking out something here, it works beautifully. And still it's hard to finish up at the very end, because I had a couple of those opportunities that then things would just get askew after just a bit, and it's hard to keep that pattern going. But as long as you can get it going, it really helps. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.